Hey, everybody, welcome into The Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast. This is episode 205. I'm your host, Expat. And this is a new format for the show here. I'm going to be doing a lot of these shows now, video on demand. And occasionally I will have a fuller length episode, kind of a weekly recap episode, time permitting when I can do them, to go over the weekly news stories. But I'm going to be doing stories that drop that I feel I'd like to cover in the episodes that I do moving forward. So let's go ahead and jump into the first story. So this story, and I will put the links to the stories in the description over here on the Arena Productions YouTube. So The Witcher 4. So this is really interesting. So The Witcher 4 developer explains one major difference between Geralt and Ciri as protagonists. This is from over at Game Rant. So, a developer working on The Witcher 4 has explained the differences between the fighting styles that players will immediately notice between Ciri and Geralt, who was the protagonist for the first three games in the series, obviously. The decision to make Ciri the protagonist of The Witcher 4 wasn't just a superficial choice, and it will have a noticeable impact on gameplay. So, speaking on CD Projekt Red's Answer Red podcast, senior communications manager Paul Berza highlighted a moment in The Witcher 4's reveal trailer. So you should probably go back and check out that reveal trailer where Ciri finishes off an attack with a somersault. So he says, quote, "You don't see Geralt doing these things. He's nimble, but he feels like a block in some sense. She's like liquid compared to him," end quote. So players will get some sense of this in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which featured multiple short sections where players could play as Ciri. However, The Witcher 4 being designed for Ciri as the protagonist from the start, CD Projekt Red can push the boundaries of a more nimble combat style. So I'm really, really excited. We're probably not going to see much gameplay at all, probably this year. So this game is quite a ways off. But some questions for you that I would like to read and to get your thoughts on in the comments section. When it pertains to Geralt and Ciri's fighting styles, with CD Projekt Red focusing on differentiating Geralt and Ciri's fighting styles, what kind of combat mechanics would you like to see introduced in The Witcher 4? So would you prefer, to play as Ciri more, or to play as Geralt, or would you like to see introduce an entirely new protagonist? Also, if you could customize your Witcher character's fighting style, what kind of abilities or combat techniques would you want to include in it? I'd really like to hear from you on that in the comments section. And next up is a story pertaining to Forza Horizon 5, which is coming to PS5, and it's going to require a Microsoft account. So I thought this was really interesting. So it was confirmed by an official FAQ page. And this story is also over from Game Rant, and I will be putting the link to this story in the description as well. So some PS5 users have raised concerns about Forza Horizon 5's Microsoft account requirement, suggesting that it could pose issues for preservation down the line. And Microsoft is claiming that the mandatory account linking is necessary for cross-play functionality, which is part of Forza Horizon's PS5 feature set. So that's really interesting. So my questions for all of you: do you think requiring a Microsoft account for Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 is a fair trade-off? Or do you think it makes things unnecessarily complicated? Also, with more Xbox games coming to PlayStation, do you see this as a positive move for gaming? Or do you think exclusivity is still important? I think this is, when it comes to Microsoft putting more games on PlayStation 5, this is a good business decision, just my opinion. Having a Microsoft account, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. And if more Xbox exclusive titles come to PlayStation, I'd like to know which games would you want to see next over on PlayStation from over on Xbox. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting the Gears series as well over there coming up. And in the article here, it talks about, I think it's April 29th is when Forza Horizon is coming. Forza Horizon 5 is coming over to PlayStation. So yeah, let me know in the comments section what you think of all this as well. And in our final story, the Death Stranding 2, we got our release date for it, and we got a new a dramatic trailer for it. So anyway, the dramatic trailer for Death Stranding 2. So Kojima, this is from over at Hypebeast, and I will put, of course, the link into the description as well. So Kojima has unveiled the official trailer for Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, the direct sequel to 2019's Death Stranding, first showcased at PlayStation's special panel at South by Southwest this last Sunday. The 10-minute long trailer not only previews the highly anticipated game's premise, breathtaking visuals, as well as new characters and threats, but also confirms its official release date. So yeah, we're going to be getting it in June. So I think it's June 26th. So that it's coming. So continuing the theme of connections, players will embark on a new journey in unknown territory, exploring beyond human connection in another genre-defying experience from the legendary game creator. So also previewed in the trailer is, quote, To the Wilder, end quote, by Woodkid, a new song that will serve as an anthemic accompaniment to the highly anticipated sequel. So please go and check out the video to hear that. So the collector's edition, priced at $230 includes the full digital game with 48-hour early access. It comes with a collector's box, a 15-inch Magellan Man statue, a 3-inch Doll Man figurine art cards, a letter from Kojima Hideo, and various in-game items. So the digital standard edition will retail at $70. All pre-orders will also receive additional bonuses such as Kuaka hologram and silver versions of the Battle Skeleton, so Boo Skeleton and Boca Skeleton. Pre-orders will open on March 17th and at 10 a.m. local time, and it's going to release exclusively on PS5 on June 26th. So we don't have any word of course, a Xbox version for this, but yeah. So my questions for you, and please, feel free to respond to these questions in the comment section. So after seeing the latest Death Stranding 2 trailer, so do you think Kojima is pushing the boundaries of gaming storytelling in a good way, or does it seem too abstract? And also, what are your thoughts on the gameplay mechanics that have been shown? So if you see the trailer, please comment on that. Do you think it will improve on the first game's unique delivery-focused gameplay? Or should it evolve into something new? And finally, Kojima's games are often divisive. Some players love their deep cinematic experiences, while others find them too slow. So where do you stand on Death Stranding 2? Will you be playing it on day one? I'd really like to hear from you in the comment section. That would... I'd really like to hear what you think of all of that, and will you be playing it day one? So yeah, so like as you can see, he's still running around kind of like with delivery boxes. Those are the three stories for this episode, but before I leave you, I want to give you some programming notes of things here on the Arena Productions that I've been putting up. So let me go ahead and show those to you here. So obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's coming on March 20th, and I will be playing it day one. I'll probably be playing it on my Twitch channel as well, so you can check it out at twitch.tv/expat_1. Yeah, and I'll be talking about it a lot here on the podcast episodes as well in the future. But canon mode, so a really interesting mode that you're going to have a chance to use in the game. Please check that video out where I talk about the mode. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of news coming out about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's coming out on the 20th, and I'm excited for it because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, so I'm looking forward to it. Also, I did a special episode of the Expat Files, my show, about expats and the things, of course, we do in Japan, as well as the news stories. But March 11th is right around the corner here. And I did an episode with a friend of mine. She's a content creator out here in Tokyo. Her name is Asami, and she goes by Otsimasa. So we talked about our experiences on March 11th, 2011, with the big earthquake and tsunami that happened out here and what we were doing at that time. So please go and check out that video as well. And then I did a kind of a preview of Andor Season 2, which is coming in April. I'm really, really excited for that. It's probably the best series when it comes to Star Wars on Disney Plus. Season 1 was really, really great, and I'm really looking forward to Season 2 as well. So I did a preview of that. So please check that out. And finally, Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil is back, and it's on Disney Plus now. So how does it stack up to the Netflix series? And my thoughts on episodes 1 and 2. So I'm doing weekly review episodes of Daredevil Born Again. So please go and check those out as well. So, yeah. So anyway, this is going to be kind of the new format moving forward when new stories come out, especially when I get a chance to do these. I will be doing them and posting them up on YouTube. And of course, the ad-free versions will be going to Patreon specifically for our patrons over at patreon.com/thearenaproductions. So anyway, and then I will, when I have time to do them, I will do weekly recap episodes, which will be longer in nature, kind of like the previous podcast episodes that I used to do before. So anyway, thank you so much, and thank you all that are coming to watch the channel and to watch the Gaming News Podcast. I really appreciate it, and all of your support means everything to me as we move forward with this. So thank you so much, and I look forward to the next episode of the podcast that I'll bring you. So take care, everyone, and have a great week of gaming. Peace out.